What's good? It's Jordan. Today I'll be talking to you about consistency helps with building good habits. See, when we learn about consistency and how to be consistent in our daily personal lives, then we understand how to be disciplined. We understand how to be strong. We understand how to have faith. We understand how to walk in the direction that pleases the Most High. When we're consistent in what we do in this day-to-day life, it provides us great characteristics. It helps us to develop strength. It helps us to learn how to be responsible. When we understand that we have to be consistent in our personal endeavors, whether it be our purpose, our passion, our jobs, career path, even within ourselves, taking care of our mental, physical, spiritual, and financial health, then we understand that on a day-to-day basis, we have to put in the work and we have to do the things necessary for us to please the Most High and for us to be in great form and great shape. When we learn about ourselves and we learn the bad habits and the good habits that we may have, then we understand that in order for us to develop more good habits and destroy the bad habits, we have to be consistent. When you're consistent, sometimes you may be tired, sometimes you may feel lost, sometimes you may not know what to do next. When you're consistent, there may be times where you do not want to do the things that you're consistent at because you may feel like you could just take a day off and just do whatever you want to do, or you could take a week off, a month off, a year off. But we have to understand, when you're consistent, yes, rest is important, but when you decide that you just want to rest all the time and not grind and not grow, then you start developing negative character traits where you decide to just not do anything, not grow, and you're fine with being at the same place you were days ago, months ago, years ago. See, what we have to learn is rest is important, but we also have to have a balance. Balance is important. Prioritizing the right things in your personal life, knowing what's important to you, scheduling yourself properly, using time wisely. We have to use the time that is given to us wisely on a day-to-day basis, doing the right things, using the right techniques in our personal life in order for us to grow. When we learn that consistency helps us to form our lives in a way where we're scheduling our lives properly, then we decide to be more consistent. We must learn that consistency comes with a price. Sometimes you're not going to want to do anything. Sometimes you're not going to want to try your hardest. Sometimes you're not going to want to put in the best effort. But if you're still there on a day-to-day basis and you're still able to do the things needed in your own personal life, then you've grown, and you've grown past what you were before. See, many people aren't consistent because they don't have the drive to be consistent. They don't have the drive to want to change their lives. They don't have the drive. And it's okay if you feel like you're not able to be consistent, if you're not able to grow within yourself, if you're not able to make the changes. But my thing is, if you're not able to make the change and someone else is making the change, do not stop that person from making the changes that they need in their own personal life if they're being consistent. Let that person be, let that person grow, let that person do what they need to do. And if you decide that you don't want to do that, that's fine. Just Separate yourself. You know, many times when people see that other people are growing, doing the right things that they're not doing, they try to pull that person back. They try to stop that person from growing, because when they see someone else is growing, when they see someone else is being consistent, when they see someone else is doing the things needed in this life for them to be on a different level personally, sometimes it brings insecurity, jealousy, envy, sorrow, because that person may not be doing the things that the other person is doing, and they may feel like they're not ahead, because a lot of times people like to compete. People like to compare their lives to someone else's life, and the little inclination that that person sees the other person is doing something for themselves, then they start to feel like they're not doing something for themselves. So we have to understand that in our own personal life, we all have goals that we want to obtain. We all have our own passions and pursuits. And if we're able to be inconsistent in those passions and pursuits, then we will reap the benefits of consistency. We have to learn that consistency isn't easy, but with time, we're able to develop ourselves and be more stronger. There will be pitfalls where you fall and you're not able to be at your strongest. When you trust in the Lord, follow the Most High, He will guide you to be consistent through the times that you're unable to be consistent. So today, I want to read these scriptures to you, and I hope these scriptures help you in your own personal life. Luke 1:37. For nothing will be impossible with God. Hebrews 6:18. So that by two unchangeable things in which it is impossible for God to lie, we who have fled for refuge might have strong encouragement to hold fast to the hope set before us. Understand, when we're on this journey and on this mission, every single day that we wake up, every week that is provided to us, every month that is provided to us, every year that is provided to us, we have to be consistent. See, when you see people who are on higher levels than you, you have to understand that they were consistent. When you're consistent at your purpose and your passion, you start to become good at it. People who have good character traits, good skills, they worked on it. They were consistent. The only way that you're able to be good at something is if you're consistent at it. Everyone who has been good at something in this life was consistent. And in order for you to be good, you have to be consistent yourself. In this life, we are always given options. We are given the option to just chill, to rest, relax, and not care, or we're given the option to care, to work hard, to be consistent, to be strong, to have faith, and to continue walking this journey. The choice is yours. The option is yours. There are people who have chosen the path of righteousness and chose to walk this path, chose to do the things necessary in this life for them to grow. And with that, they receive the benefits of what they've done. And then there's people in this life who did not do those things. They decided that they would rather chill. They would rather not care. They would rather not grow. And they were stuck with a mindset that wasn't elevation. Our mind has to be in a place of elevation. When we're not in a place of elevation and we waste our time, when time passes by and we look back at the time that we wasted, we only have ourselves to blame. Many people have reminisced upon the time that they've wasted and they wish that they could get the time back. But what we should do is understand the time that we have now and use it to our advantage in a positive way. Every day is an opportunity given to us to use time wisely. And when we use time wisely, we feel fulfilled in our purpose, in our passion, in our pursuits. Understand that you have the ability to be consistent in your daily endeavors today. Never give up. Put your faith in the Most High and understand that this life is a battle on this journey. I want to thank you for watching today. Peace.